Well, greetings, Psychological Think Tank 360. It's been a while that I have not, you have not had from me, but I'm sure you've seen the work that I've been doing because I did post it. How is everyone today? Please, when you watch this video, make sure you share, subscribe, and basically share it with people that need it. But yeah, I've been away, been a bit busy. Um, Finished my book. Eventually, I can say that I finished my book. It will be out. Basically, it's in the editing stage. It will be out on Amazon, Kindle, ebook, Apple iPads, and all of that. So basically, it will be out by January. It's been a journey. When I was writing this book, I had to travel because the book is about identity. I went to Belgium, I went to Brussels, and I went to Holland to find out the different identities in different countries, social systems basically, how they identify themselves. And I met quite interesting people on that journey. So I'm excited. It's going to be an awesome read, but it's going to be very compact and well, quick read really because it's but the information inside it is a very it's gonna be I'll let you judge for yourself actually. But yeah, I got my in through my emails I got an inbox asking me to share my book reading list, what books I read and to share it and then basically what books I'll refer people to read. But for me personally, I got a bookshelf in my house. Those that know me, I have a bookshelf in my house, and for me personally, I read a wide range of books from different wide range of topics. But my main topics are the ones I'm gonna share today with you guys. So the books that I read most are the ones I want to share with you because the books that I feel that have helped shape me and have guided me through life. So my first book is Financial IQ by Robert Kiyosaki. This is from the self-help category. Basically, Robert Kiyosaki talks about, as you can see, I've been using the book so much. It's even literally old. He talks about how to develop yourself financially and have a financial IQ, your business, your family. And his first book was about Rich Dad Poor Dad. Basically, was teaching people that education alone is not the only way to success and to have financial IQ. But he's very great. He's very awesome. You should, guys. I recommend that you follow him and that you check him out. Robert Kiyosaki. He's also written a book with Donald Trump. Him and Donald Trump are friends. The Midas Touch. That's what the book's called. The next book, which is in the self-help category, is by Hill Harper, ex-President Obama's best friend. It's called The Conversation. The Conversation talks about healthy relationship between black men and black women, and it's a very awesome book and how we should keep a community and how we should sustain black families because as we all had that there's like a myth now that basically black families are breaking up so that the black community is distorted. So yeah, he does a conversation and he invites a group of his friends around and they have the conversation, both male and female. Next book, one of my mentors, Iyanla Visant, The Value in the Valley. This book, she's got many books out, but this particular book teaches you how to value the valley that you're going through, the valley, the hardship, and take the positive out of it. So yeah, she's also on the self-help book. Next book, which is my guy, A Rose That Grew from a Concrete, my revolutionary musician, actually got his reading list and he reads a vast minority of books. So some of my reading list I took them from Tupac's reading list. But yeah, this is a poetry book. He talks about his life. He talks about things that are going on in the system. He talks about the well-being of black love and so forth. So it's a very good book to have. Next one, I don't know whether I did actually go through everything, but yeah, Getting Out Your Own Way, Tyrese. As I said, with Tyrese, Gibson. He talks about, this book talks about how we got out of his own way, how we had to fire managers, friends, relationships, girlfriend, and how he had to get out of his own way, feeling, being tolerated and being accepted was not good enough for him. He wanted to be, basically to be a leader, but in a healthy way, which he is now. Actually, he wanted to be a man. You know, not a lot of men nowadays know how to be, what it is to live their truth. Basically, the book is about relationship with people, different people, relationship with friends, managers, girlfriend, husband, dating. It's a really good book, Getting Out Your Own Way by Tyrese Gibson. It's a really good read. Now, on legal perspective, which that's my second profession, legal. On the legal perspective, my second profession is legal perspective. Just a minute, I got a call coming in, but I won't take it. Yeah, so the legal perspective is Black's Law Dictionary. So the Black's Law Dictionary, I use this dictionary a lot when I'm going to represent people in court. So when I'm representing people in court, this Black's Law Dictionary tells you the real meaning of the language that is called English in law, what the meaning of the words, what they are. It's a very good dictionary legally to teach you the law, the actual law stuff, legal stuff, but actually you're supposed to use the legal language, and also goes down to the English language as well. So when I'm writing my skeleton arguments for court, this is the real legal Black Laws Dictionary. There's a lot that's hidden from us, but I'm not going to go into that. I won't delve into that until next time. That's a good read. And if you're into law, you would need to know the basic documents of international law, which covers human rights and all of that. These documents tell you what each law internationally everybody is supposed to follow. So if you're into representations and legal background and representing people and an advocate, basic human rights documents you should know. And then basically legal theory. There's a lot of legal theorists that talks about different authors that write in this book about legal theory and the different theories that should be documented in order to apply in law. And this is Nostradamus, basically this book, and I believe the musician called Nas, that's where he got his name from. This book, Nostradamus, he predicted the millennium and beyond, up until his prophecy was up until 2016, from the 1800s up until 2016, which was last year. Everything he predicted in his book, actually most of the stuff came true. He was talking about the water, the medicine, the viruses that they're going to put in our food. He was talking about cloning people and so forth. So if you're into Freemasonic, Illuminati, understanding it, you have to read Nostradamus, because what he predicted is literally coming true. All the Oyster card. I got this book from Tupac's reading list, by the way. So yeah, this is a very good read. It's called Nostradamus and Beyond, predicting the millennium and beyond, which is 2016. Next book is this, Double Consciousness by W.D. Du Bois. Basically, as I've got this the version that I've explained the double consciousness in my actual book that I've written about black people basically having the double consciousness taken away from their cultures, their country, and coming to Europe and being able to adapt and come and live a new way of life completely, and then whilst obtaining your own culture. So he explains the double consciousness that we go through. This explains relationships, this explains culture, this explains the different social systems that we go through. Anyway, read my book and you shall see what the double consciousness is about. You shall learn. Marcus Garvey is basically a revolutionary leader. His writings, he helped black people to stand up for themselves. mostly. You know, he was a man of courage. He was like Bob Marley and all them people there, Martin Luther the King. Those books I do have, but I haven't got them out today. But yeah, well, the psychological perspective on my book, I read about psychology, just simply psychology, which is my field. Then cognitive psychology. This is to do with the brain, how the brain thinks, and how the brain gets damaged and how it affects languages, behaviors, and so forth. But because cognitive is the mind, yeah, the mind and the brain. So my other three psychological mentors, literally, is John Bowlby, Frank Skinner, and Pavlov. They talk about behavioral psychology, positive reinforcement with behaviors, conditioning, how we are conditioned, and attachments, and so forth. So there's more books that I read, like I can just say them out. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Les Brown. I've got books from Steve Harvey. Like it's what I read is vast amount of books. But most importantly, I finished my book. The other day, my friend Dr. Mary gave me. I got this as a gift. In Uganda, living in Europe. So basically, as you all know, I'm from Uganda. Gave me this book, and I'm about to read it. But it's about a Ugandan chef who came here in 1950s, and this book was written by his daughter because her dad, I think, left documents in I think downstairs in a cellar or something like that, and then she decided to put it in a book, which is really good because I found it shows how people came here on ships in the I think in the 50s. Yeah, the ships, how people came here on ships. Then he documents where he was. I haven't read it yet, so I can't really give a detailed sort of description on it. But it talks about it. It shows there's pictures in there of Westminster Abbey and St. Paul's Abbey and so forth. So, but it looks like a good read, which I am going to enjoy. You know, mostly it shows where his chef has traveled and so forth in the transportation and socialization. He documents his journey in Europe basically. So yeah, I do hope that did help. But yeah, I know I got an inbox asking me to document my journey, share my writing journey. So I will do that. I will share my writing journey with you guys very soon. But yeah, it's been a good journey that I've had to write with my book. I've had so many people helping me out, both professional and both people in different fields of work, which I've enjoyed so far actually. So please share, and I hope you have a good evening.